G'day guys, thank you for tuning back into Albatross Barbecue. Today I've got myself another tomahawk steak, but this one is 30-day dry aged Wagyu. I cannot wait to put this one on the grill, so let's get grilling.
Every now and again I like to treat myself to an absolutely beautiful piece of steak, and that's what this is. The intermuscular fat here is absolutely brilliant. It's been dry aged for 30 days. It's Wagyu. It doesn't get any better than this piece of steak. So let's start off by coating it with some oil just to act as a binder. In terms of seasoning, keep it simple is my recommendation here. Kosher salt, black pepper. If you want to add garlic, if you want to add paprika, any other ingredients, that's entirely up to you. But with an expensive, beautiful, dry-aged piece of meat like this, the meat itself is going to be the hero. So don't over-season. Yes, it's a big piece of meat, so it can take a fair amount of seasoning, but let that meat be the hero. Smoke it, grill it, put it on a Weber, put it on a gas barbecue, that's up to you. But in my opinion, you cannot beat cooking this type of steak over fire. 60 millimeters thickness, you're gonna wanna cook it slow. You got two options, sear it first and then cook it slowly, or other way around. Cook it slow and sear it at the end. That's what I'm gonna be doing today on my Patagonia grill. We love cooking over fire here at Albatross Barbecue. And what we're also doing with this cook today is throwing on a couple of bits of apple wood just to try and get a little bit of extra flavor into our steak. Given I have the Patagonia grill sitting nice and high, I'm cooking nice and slowly. So after 10 minutes, I'm just gonna flip it over and make sure that my steak is cooking evenly on both sides. Now, in my opinion, with a piece of steak like this, medium rare is the only way to go. So firstly, when I'm going to be checking the temperature, I'm sitting at around that 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So I've still got a long way to go, but I'm cooking nice and slowly, which is what I want to do. I'm just going to lower the grill just a tad so I can make sure that it's starting to cook a little bit quicker, but I'm not ready for a sear just yet. The temperature that I'm gunning for is about 125 degrees Fahrenheit internal. That is probably on the rare side, but I want to get it to 135 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's move it over to one side, and for the sear, I'm actually going to be getting a skillet today, throwing on that skillet, and then in that skillet, I'm going to be putting a little bit of butter as well as some rosemary. Let's get this nice and hot. Whilst I've been worrying about the cooking outside, my wife has put together this fantastic Mexican-themed salad. It is absolutely delicious. In the description, I'm going to be leaving a list of ingredients, but just look at this beautiful color. This absolutely complements steak beautifully. But let's sear. Let's drop it down. I'm still not directly over the flame, so I'm not going to be continuing the cooking process from a searing point of view. I want to get this butter melting. Make sure your skillet gets nice and hot before you start the searing process. That fat will now start rendering, that butter, that rosemary, it'll all combine into some beautiful flavor. Now this won't take too long, but you'll be hitting 135 degrees Fahrenheit in no time at all. That's when you're going to want to pull this off, and it's important that you let your steak rest for somewhere in the region of around at least 10 minutes. whilst your steak is resting. It's already got plenty of that butter on there, but I couldn't resist. I just wanted to put a little bit more of that beautiful rendered fat, butter, and rosemary all over the top of this steak. I'm now ready for slicing, and this knife was gliding. Just take a look at that beautiful color.
Alright, this tomahawk steak looks absolutely freaking outstanding. I have to give it the taste test. To me, it looks a perfect medium rare. It's juicy, it's tender, it looks flavoursome. I cannot wait. Let's dig in and give this a go. There's a reason why they say it's like butter. I hardly had to chew that. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful, absolutely delightful piece of meat. That is outstanding. The flavour's spot on. I haven't overpowered it with the salt and pepper. The butter has just given it a little bit of extra flavour and tenderness. The rosemary is just giving it something extra. Oh my god. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I have to bugger off and dig into this because it's absolutely freaking outstanding. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you again in the next one. Catch you later.
The salad went absolutely beautiful with this piece of steak. Oh my god, you can tell that I was happy with the result. It was such a flavor bomb. Even my son said to me, geez dad, that is the best steak I think I've ever had. And I said to him, please don't eat too much, because of course I wanted to keep it to myself. It didn't quite happen because it was so good. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you again in the next one.